We are back for another episode. We're to learn, laugh, have fun. Most importantly, we're to drink. I'm Aaron, this is Jay, and this is
Quality Drinking.
Oh man, we got a special guest.
You say special every time.
Wait, but this time I mean it. She's really special. We got a 2-time AVN nominee. We got an entrepreneur. We got a sex symbol. We got a vibe creator. We got a temperature riser.
Oh, you did your research.
We got goddamn Cali Caliente
In the building.
She in the house.
Came to Vegas. She's a part of this Vegas trip. You know,
She is.
You know, they hit the line and said you got a Porn Star. You know, I said what?
Because we
said
the Porn Star.
we've been working on our You made history because you're our first.
Oh, I broke your virginity.
I'm running rules down to you and everybody at home. We got 5 rounds.
Okay.
Each round is 7 minutes.
Okay.
If you can't make it through all 5 rounds, you have a bell in the middle, you tap that. If you can't make it through all 5 rounds, you got 10 this or that questions.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. What choice are we drinking for the first round? What you got?
I'm gonna have Douce.
Who is Cali Caliente?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Cali Caliente is a character.
Okay.
I'll just say that. She is someone who's very open with her sexuality. Someone who likes to help people learn how to be more open with their sexuality. I would have to say that I would just call her like a sexual deviant. Like, you know, I just like, I wanted to create something different that was like next level, but also very like seductive and sensual in a way that would captivate an audience. So that's what Cali Caliente is.
So, with that being said, right, how did you get into the industry?
Being in the industry is always something that I've wanted to do. I just one day decided that I was going to get an agent and go mainstream. And so that's what I did. Yeah.
And you stuck with it.
Yep.
Now we here because we got you yesterday.
Cheers to that.
Come on.
So I know as you say it's like it's a lot of imagery with the character. I know Nicki Minaj has her character. What Nicki? What's her other side? You know, Nicki says she has the other side. Right?
She's the Barbs.
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie. So you have the other side of you, correct? Now, how do you turn off? How do you manage to turn off and turn off switch? Like, you know, in personal time when you still this, or is it just like when you come out, you know, handling your business?
I definitely turn it on and turn it off. When I come out to handle business, I am a completely different person than when I'm sitting at home chilling, you know, with no makeup on, watching movies and playing with my dog and reading. Like, it's a whole persona and it's a fantasy that I sell. So, you know, when I'm paid to come out and show out, I come out and I show out. That's what they pay me for.
For the record.
Minus Corona, OnlyFans hit the market. Did you ever think we would have something like OnlyFans, you know, ever just out here in the world?
Oh, absolutely. I was ahead of that wave way before it happened. I contributed to that wave. So before I started mainstream porn, I was considered a content creator. And what a content creator is someone who creates content and sells it online, markets it online. So I had the Fan Central, the Model Central, I had the Pornhub, you know, and I was pushing like solo stuff on those platforms. And so what I did was I got a ring light, I created different characters, like, you know, anime character, or like Cali Caliente as a character, like all these different characters with different outfits. And then I turned my 1-bedroom apartment into a studio and I started webcamming. So that was like a huge wave, and that was back in like, what, 2017, 2018. So like now, everybody's kind of like on that, and I'm like, well, I was doing that years ago. Like, so for me, when I stepped into like actually being a porn star, I knew that I would have to differentiate myself from a content creator and a porn star, and so that's what I did. Cheers to that.
That's real shit. That's real shit. That's powerful.
Staying with the business aspect, have you ever had anyone in the industry that was able to pull you aside and say, hey, look, business is done like this, or most of the time you just done everything on your own?
No, I've had help along the way. I've definitely had people who had my back, who kind of showed me some kind of light on how to handle things as a business professional in the industry, but also as a performer and as a woman. Shout out to those people because they know who they are. I don't have to say their names, they know who they are. Because it was really hard when I first started out. I didn't want to do a lot of different things because I just wasn't comfortable with those things. And then so once I got really comfortable with those things and I started like really like letting out my talents and what I could do, things just kind of like skyrocketed for me.
Yeah.
So.
You think strippers is your version of cousins, like in a business? Like, if this is a family tree, would that, like, who would the strippers be? Who would the bartenders be? Like, you know, like, are y'all like in one like umbrella? Like, you know, the strippers get the same love as
strippers
y'all?
and bartenders are different from porn stars and content creators, but I don't know exactly how it works in other places, but my experience as a dancer, because I danced here in Las Vegas, I actually love it here, but I've heard different things about like how it works in the East Coast and how the bartenders make most of the money and the strippers are not making the money because the bartenders and all that. I never had to deal with that because I go to the champagne room. So, the champagne room is where you go with a client or someone, a Patreon inside the club, and they buy a bottle, like let's say they get a bottle of Douce, and we go spend an hour or 2 hours inside of a private room where I can either talk to them, dance for them, get to know them better, whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, as long as it's legal, of course. And I get paid as well as the club gets paid. Versus like when you go to certain places like the South or the East Coast, it's all one big room and you're kind of like, this is my money. You know what I mean? It's like girls is on the floor crawling, and I'm not doing that. If I'm not being featured and you're not paying me $3,000 to $5,000 to $10K to come out for 3 or 4 nights to do 3 or 4 shows a night, I'm not doing it. Like, so that, you know, that's just me. But
she should know some of y'all bitches right now.
Hey, be nice. That's not nice. They just, you know, you get it how you live it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Everything not for everybody.
Talk about right now. You're doing a giveaway on Instagram. What's that about?
So I am focusing more on my merchandise, and so I'm creating different things like hoodies, you know, but right now, as far as the contest, I am giving away a rolling tray set, which means you will get the jar, the ashtray, the rolling tray, a swisher pack, or actually a backwood pack, and then a lighter. So you guys can join into that contest if you want. I made the rules kind of like, you don't have to like follow all the rules as far as like entering the contest, but rule number 1 is you have to repost your story or on your main page. The second rule is you have to tag a friend, or you can go on my OnlyFans and subscribe, which is free, and that's onlyfans.com/thecaliConnect. And when you send me a message, you send me a $20 tip. Now, when you send me the tip, you're gonna let me know that you're sending me this tip for the contest and that you want to win the rolling tray. Then I will actually give you a ticket and put you in the contest so you can get the raffle.
So to that, man. That was a powerful. Who idea was this?
It was my idea.
Yeah.
What do you mean? But yeah, if you can't like afford to go. Oh,
you made it.
Oh, I did?
You
Oh, yay!
I'm gonna let you pay. We let everybody.
Okay, cool. I'm doing good. Look, am I winning?
But you failed this round.
Oh, that's okay.
You know, we're gonna let you pass on that.
Look, I gave out some good information.
Staying with Instagram, right?
Yeah.
How often do you get like guys come in your DM and ask you wild, crazy shit?
Not as often as I used to.
Really?
Wow.
I shut that shit down. I get dick pictures. I get, I get what any girl. Not anymore.
No, I'm
you know what I
guys
did?
Still do that. Like.
They do, but you know what I started doing on my Snapchat when they would send me dick pics? I would post their pictures. And then they'd be like, oh, no. I'm like, no, you wanted some attention.
Yeah,
like,
girl,
ladies, go get it. Like, because I don't want it. Like, but not as much as I used to. No, actually, I feel like they respect the fact that if they can't afford to have a conversation with me, that they know not to even get in my DM.
That's powerful.
So what's the wildest DM you ever got?
Wow.
Really? It doesn't get too wild. Like, I mean, probably somebody just was like, hey, I want to see you jacking someone off while sitting on the toilet taking a poop.
Wow.
Like, that was just like today. So, I mean, that's kind of as crazy as it gets. If it gets any more crazier than that, I'm like, I ain't reading this shit. Like, you're blocked. Like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you ever been let down in the bed? And what was the craziest let down bed situation?
That hasn't happened recently, but I mean, yeah, like guys are disappointing. That's why I don't even bother. I don't even bother. Let's see. I don't look down on guys though if they, do anything in the bed that's not to my expertise.
Come on now. But you had something where it's just like, I thought, come on. This best shit.
You had more expectations.
Something. Small dick, came too quick, something.
A small dick? Okay. All right. I got one for you. All right. So I was dating this guy. We went out, came back to my place. We couldn't really do whatever. So I was giving him a blowjob, and it was like covered in everything. And he did come kind of quick, and I was kind of disappointed, and it did kind of make me not want to fuck him. Yeah, because I was like, probably within like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like cool, like that's cool for average like sex, but like the fact that I was like, damn, you came quick. Like if this wasn't covered, like what would have happened?
Right.
Like.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That happened. You guys are mean though. That's not nice. Because he's gonna watch this. He's gonna be like, is she talking to? Or a lot of people
say no names.
Yeah, you said no names. If he.
Whatever. He knows what's up.
You know what's up.
Yeah.
Talk about the day of filming. Talk us through that process. Like what goes on.
The process of filming.
You want that time?
Don't
forget to look at that clock right there, right?
Okay, so my process is usually I get up pretty early and I get my day started if I have to get my hair and makeup done. I get in the shower, I start doing my hair, I start doing my makeup, I pack my bag, make sure my dog is walked, make sure he has food and water, and then I usually spark a blunt, and then I listen to good music and I head to set. 2 days before and 2 days after, I do not have any sexual encounters or interactions with anyone.
Yeah. So that music, you listen to a lot of Drake, me, Kevin Gates, Nicki,
her, John Echo, the poppin' music that's out right now on the radio. Yeah. She's a runner, she's a track star. All that good shit. But yeah.
How many people are normally on a set? When I know it's a production crew, it's probably
about 4 to 5 people. You got the camera crew, which is the assistant, the director, sometimes the talent, the makeup artist, and then usually like a camera guy or assistant camera guy. So that's a lot of people in one room, right?
You used to be nervous, like when you first started off.
I was never nervous. Never. I would only get nervous if it was. Yeah, crazy. I would only get nervous if it was a super major company that I would never have worked before. Like, oh my God, this is like, I'm about to make history. Like, this is, I'm gonna blow up off this shit when this releases. Like, but it would be more so like an excitement than a nervousness.
Right.
It's like, I got this shit, let's go.
How is working in adult entertainment help you be more aware of sexual intercourse? Well,
I've always been very open about my sexuality and what I like and don't like. So I think that being in the adult entertainment gave me the opportunity to be able to explore deeper into my own sexuality and to be able to help others explore deeper into theirs. I get quality dick. And I love it. Like I know like I can make a couple phone calls or send a text message and get what I need versus like dealing with a civilian or somebody that I'm dating and they don't really know what they're doing, or you know, they're intimidated or they're gonna come quick, or you know, I gotta teach them how to please me. Like I don't want to have to deal with none of that shit. I just want what I want, and if I can't get it, then I can give it to myself. So I'm not gonna waste my time, you know, putting bodies on myself. Fucking nobodies, or not to sound like cocky, but like no, like they're
you know your worth.
You know, like the fuck. So yeah, it's like light. You can't get the yoni. this shit, like, it's not even, it's priceless. You can't even put a price on it. Like, I be having motherfuckers like, oh, no, I'm sorry.
What's that? My bad to rock you off. Just right about to wrap up. What's the most money a man ever came through, DM you, threw at you and said, look, give me a night.
Not enough. Not enough. I'm not even going to name a price. Not enough.
You got to see the price.
No, not enough.
Damn, I like that. That's powerful. That's powerful. Now you made it. You made it to the third round. She's slow.
I'm sipping too. Chill little vibe. Are we cheating? Our guys off camera, they behind. We can cheers right now. Cheers. I'm finishing it right now. We put this down right now.
There we go.
Top of third. I'm not gonna pull you up real quick. But when the parents found out and the family found out that you was doing porn, what was the first initial thoughts and reactions? Did some people take it cool? Did you have a couple uncles like, look, girl, do your thing, 18, like, look, make you how was
my
it?
family didn't find out. I told them. I sat my father down and I told him in person. I told my mom. Funny story. My sister did. My sister did accidentally come across my shit on Pornhub.
So she was on Pornhub.
She was on Pornhub one morning, you know, looking to rub one out, and she went on there, and the first person that popped up on the main page was me. Ruined her whole little rub out, but she was like, "Nah, I'm good." Little sister, I'm the oldest, so yeah. But I mean, I told my family because I don't have anything to hide. So, you know, and I'd rather tell them so that they know and it came from me than all their friends and family or homeboys.
That's real shit. That's real. Right.
I mean, you know. Oh yeah, and then I had some shit happen. Excuse me, that was kind of crazy, but we won't talk about that because it was like you'd be surprised like how many people their whole life has been wanting to fuck you. Like, you'd be like, wow, like, so just watch my porn, dog. Just watch my porn. Don't contact me. Don't send me nothing. I don't even want you to buy nothing. Just watch my shit. Like, keep that to yourself. Like,
how does the porn? And you got some videos on Pornhub. How does that work? Do Pornhub like? Is that like considered like a stream, like views on Apple time? Like, do they pay you for that? Or just
absolutely.
Okay.
I get paid per click.
Okay.
So whether they're for sale or for not, if you're watching, and I have 2.1 million views on Pornhub right now. So if you're clicking my shit, you're paying. So.
Oh, so that's fire. So the click is a.
The porn industry is all about finding a way to create residual income so that your money can make its own money and you can stop working as hard and retire eventually. So if that's not what you're in it for, then you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Let me ask you this. Me and my brother was to start a quality porn. That was our company, quality porn, right? Is it worth it if we had, we got enough money to hop into it, invest, get a couple girls, get some dudes, get some talent, get a crew? Is it enough money? Is it worth to invest in? Let's start up. You can start making some money. We can make a little run up.
I say yes if you do it the right way. Yes. Yeah. If you're going, when you say invest, I say yes.
Yeah, because we all into it. Because
people think that if I get into porn, I'll just start making all this money. All I have to do is have sex. No. You see this costs money.
Yeah.
To look like this, it costs money.
That's correct.
You know what I mean? I can't come here showing up looking crazy. Like, y'all be like, the fuck, that's a porn star? Like, no. Like, you gotta show up and be like, have people be like, damn, I wanna fuck her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you say, oh, I wanna invest and I wanna do this and I have a plan, that's different than someone who's saying, oh, this is my last resort. I don't know what else I'm gonna do, so I'm getting into porn. You understand what I'm saying? Cheers to that.
All right, take my sip. It's $1 billion industry, right?
It is.
With a lot of different girls. How are you able to separate yourself from any other girl?
My performance, my professionalism, the way that I dress, the way that I carry myself, all play a major role. It's funny because when I was younger, I used to get teased for being the lightest girl in the family. I was called white girl. I was teased like a lot. And then I get into the porn industry, I'm like one of the blackest black girls in the industry.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, and so, what was we talking about again?
How are you able to separate yourself?
So I separate myself by showing up to set and giving the best performance that I can give, being on time, being ready. I had a shoot the other day, and I didn't know it because when they sent the itinerary, they didn't say hair and makeup had to be done before you get to set or when you get there. And so I'm thinking I have a hair and makeup artist there. I get there, he's like, oh, we don't have a hair and makeup artist. I happen to have brought my hair and makeup stuff just because when makeup artists do my makeup, I know sometimes they leave, and so sometimes they'll leave a touch-up kit, but I always bring my own makeup just in case. So I was prepared in that moment. And I was so irritated because it was like, well, if I gotta do my own hair and makeup, then y'all need to be paying me my own hair and makeup fee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
It should be in the budget.
Right, it should be in the budget, right? But cool, we here right now. I'm irritated. I must have put on some meditation music, got my hair and my makeup right, and the shit came out so bomb that even the people that was on set was like, wow, you did it really, yeah, motherfucker, you got me fucked up and you almost had me mess up a whole day.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be a professional and I'm gonna give y'all the scene that y'all need so that y'all can book me again, and I know this platform is gonna be good for me, so I'm gonna do what I need to do. Yep. So it's really about doing what you need to do to excel in the business without taking things personal, but also knowing your worth, and that can be kind of hard. But like I said, because I show up and I show out every time, they respect me. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like, I don't give a fuck who wants to fuck me, respect me.
That's real shit. That's real.
If you was on the plane, right, who would you join the Mile High Club with?
Wow, good question right there.
What? What do you mean?
It could be anybody.
Fuck, I don't know. My best friend. Look. KR Cakes. Y'all go check her out. She's dope.
You think you could get up? You know her?
Who?
Like personally?
Who?
You just said
KR Cakes? Yeah.
You think what we gotta do to get her on?
You want to see her cakes?
We gotta get her on here.
Well, do you know who I'm talking about?
I heard of her. Yeah.
No, you don't even know who
I've heard of her. No, I heard of her.
Who?
Yeah. I've heard of who you talking
It's not a porn star though.
Well, they got another lady named. No, my friend. No, they got another lady named Capes.
She just danced, huh?
No, she's not in the business, y'all.
All right, I thought she was a dancer.
No, she's not a dancer. She makes decorative cakes.
Oh well, no,
this is a different person.
Yeah, all right. Okay, they got a girl.
Okay, we're running out of time. Come on, y'all, stay focused.
But all right, so go back to the
Mile High Club.
One person.
I don't know, y'all. I ain't got no friends.
You don't gotta be friends.
It's just anybody.
They buying on their wish list.
Anybody.
On the wish list, like personally, like
anybody.
It's on you.
Yeah, it's on you.
It's on you and him on you and him or her on the jet.
Whoever.
Oh my God! All right. I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I'm gonna say Pressure the Entertainer.
Pressure? I never heard.
Yeah, he's a performer.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I can fuck him on the plane.
Yeah. Top of that fort. Where we going up? Top of the fort. She's doing good. She's doing real good. I thought she would tap out. I thought she would have like.
Nah, I don't tap out.
We might as well finish the Lucy.
Yeah. Look, yeah. I'm so happy we're all on the same page.
Blame JC for this shit.
See, y'all thought y'all had one. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get me to tap out. I don't tap out. I don't tap out.
That's the best one.
They don't call me Cali Caliente for nothing.
So look, Kelly, we all grew up on Pinky, Lisa Ann. Powerful people like that in the industry. What was your main motivator? Who are some role models that you looked at in your industry where it's like, man, she really pushed me to do this shit, you know? And influencer in your field.
Misty Stone. Shout out to my girl, Misty. My baby. I love that bitch. I love you, Misty. Misty Stone. Mr. Marcus, of course. Superhead. Where you think I learned all my tricks? Let's see, who else? Victoria Cakes. I'll give Tiana Trump her props.
Yeah, I remember her.
Chanel Hart.
I think we all know these people at this point.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah.
There's one more. I love Skin Diamond. Skin Diamond and Naomi Banks was one of the main reasons why I got into the industry. I saw one of their girl scenes.
No, Jay know about that.
It tipped me. So I just really want to give homage to all those performers because they definitely inspired me to get into the industry.
If he was able to have any superpower, what would it be? And why?
Superpowers.
Reading minds.
Yeah.
I want to know the dirty thoughts. I want to know what people think when they see me walk by.
You'd be surprised.
I know.
It's a 30 dog spot in this room right now.
I know. When I get it, I'm probably like, damn, I don't want this superpower anymore. Take it back. My legs are nasty.
Yeah.
I know.
So when you now working or whatever, I know you like to read, work out. What's some of your favorite books you like to read?
Right now I'm reading TED Talks. Do It Afraid by, what's that lady's name? Something Myers. She's like a pastor. I'm reading The Secret. And then I'm also writing a couple books myself, but I'm not even gonna get into that yet. Y'all wait for that. Yeah, it's way too early for that. Tell Netflix I said what's up. I also like to photograph flowers. Yeah. I love flowers. When I'm like 50 or 60 years old, I probably want to be a florist. Yeah.
So that's the goal after, not the goal, but.
Oh, no. Overall, like once I'm done with the porn industry and like being an entertainer, like overall entertainer, I definitely want to open like, a florist, a floral shop, and then I want my own garden. So that's like the goal.
So what's some of the flowers you would love to have around your home?
Right now I have like lilies. I have a peace lily in my home. I have an orchid. And then every couple of weeks I go to Walmart and I get like a bouquet and I put it together and I keep fresh flowers in my home.
If you was married today, would you consider yourself to be a swingers couple?
Absolutely. Well, it depends on my husband, to be honest, because this is very.
Yeah, we got a lot of time.
This is a very interesting question because I always feel like I want to have like 5 husbands and 1 wife. So, but then like I'm also okay with having a husband who might be in the industry who doesn't want me to sleep with other men, but like we incorporate other women in the bedroom. Yeah. So like I'm okay with certain stuff, but I'm also like all for women empowerment, where it's like you're not gonna tell me that I can't go and do this, and that if you have multiple women.
Exactly.
Like I'm gonna fuck who I want to fuck. If you have a problem with it, then we need to sit down and discuss the fact that you like to see other women. Because if I can't invite a homeboy into the bedroom just like you can invite a woman, then what are we doing it for? You know what I mean? But I also understand that most alpha males or most men don't want to see their woman with another man. But it's like if you know what I did before I got into this industry, before I got into this marriage, then you should be okay with it. Like it shouldn't be a problem. Unless that's what I decide.
That's honest. That's
then, but men are insecure and whatever.
Favorite race that you love to have sex with. Favorite race, just the best.
I don't have a favorite race.
Just what it depends on.
Like as far as sex?
Yeah.
It's the vibe, it's the chemistry. It will never amount to color.
Never amount to color.
Never amount to color. Because I've met some white guys, some Mexican guys, white guys. Like, it just depends on how you make me feel as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have a preference on what color I choose to sleep with whatsoever. Now, who I choose to have kids with, that's different.
Yeah, it's different.
So, choosing to have kids, you think that's something, if you was to have kids, would you take a step away from the industry, or would you have your kid go straight back into it?
Eventually, I want to take a step from the industry. I'm not necessarily ready to have kids. It's not something that I'm like dying to. But if it happened, it happened. There's so many other things that I want to do within the industry and within myself before I decide to have children, but also I refuse to have children out of wedlock.
Yeah.
So unless you're ready to lag it down, I'm not fucking with it. But yeah.
That's real shit. Quick one to wrap it up.
We wrapping it up already?
No, quick one to wrap this up.
Okay, wait, what round we on?
Well, this about to be in there for.
Okay,
When it comes to favorite sex position, in 10 seconds, what's the favorite sex position?
Doggy.
Doggy. Straight up. Straight like that.
Or pretzel.
Yeah.
Pretzel.
What is that?
Legs behind your head? You want me to show you? No, I'm gonna be a good girl.
Wow! We're at the top of the fifth. We're at the top of the fifth.
Hey.
Miss Kelly.
It was a bit.
She made it out of 5 rounds.
Telling you, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we letting her cheat. She didn't.
Keep letting her cheat.
She didn't cheat about 2 rounds.
No, you know how I'm winning? I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
Now
we have to finish this.
We didn't finish the Deuce and everything.
Now, Kelly, I know that you were into modeling also.
Yes, I started out as a model.
You started off as a model. Explain, like, to the people how it's just deeper than how people just think modeling is just simply just taking a picture. Like, what goes on literally in that whole process? Because it's not as simple as that.
Well, it's really not that simple because I've encountered women who are like, oh, I want to do a photo shoot, but they're so stiff. Or you can see it in their face. Or they don't know what positions complement their bodies.
Yep.
And when you've been doing it as long as I have, you can actually get in front of the camera and actually just like strike a pose or do a position or do a facial expression, and it looks great. Not everybody has it though. I'm very photogenic. So for most women, they need coaching, which I offer. By the way, that's another thing. I'm working on a lot of different things because my goal is to help women feel more comfortable in their skin. There's nothing wrong with expressing your sexuality. There's nothing wrong with being sexual and being feminine and living in that. Like, you know what I mean? And so sometimes what happens is women get so uncomfortable with what society thinks is beautiful. And it's like, you don't have to be that. You can be your definition of beauty and live in that. Because at the end of the day, it's the confidence. It's all about the confidence. How confident are you?
Yeah, we're doing breakdown.
She's dropping gems, man.
I'm just saying,
We take a shot when a guest dropping gems like that. That's when we take a shot. So you've been dropping a lot of powerful shit.
Well, I'm here to heal and uplift and love. So. I know it's funny because I'm like a porn star and people think that porn stars are like, not me. Not this one. Like, I want the best for people, and if me becoming a porn star gives me the platform to be able to do that, then here I am.
That's major.
Now, if you could have a threesome, right? Do you prefer a threesome with 2 guys, or you and another girl and 1 guy?
Oh.
3 women.
3 women. He did his research.
I didn't do research.
No, okay. I'm booming off the chain for a 3-way lesbian. I really want to get two of my favorite guys in the same room and get ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want that. I don't know if Eagle will allow it, but excuse me. There goes I do say. Yeah.
So two guys.
Two guys. A threesome with two guys.
How long are we talking about that? Is that an hour?
All night long. Until they tap out.
How long you been wanting that? Like that little fantasy?
I've done a double BJ.
Okay.
So I wanted to do a double fuck BJ, and I did a double fuck, but it was like, it was a glory hole. So I just want like their hands all over my body and like.
You like that aggressive shit?
Or you like that?
I do.
You don't like the regular. You like to really get.
You like you picked up and all that thing.
Slut me the fuck out. Okay. I like nasty shit. If you're not nasty, don't approach me. Like, and my level of nasty is different from the average motherfucker's level of nasty. They're like, oh, I did not. Nah, like, you don't understand.
What's your nasty level then?
I don't know. I haven't reached that.
So you mean to tell me no guy, and it's an insult to all the guys.
No, it's not.
No guy has ever really got you to what you trying to say you got that you really want.
Not yet.
Guys, you gotta step it up.
I mean, I've gotten there, though.
You got
but was it what you truly wanted?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what do you want though? Because like
I never know until I try it.
So everything that was on your bucket list is already scratched off.
Yeah, what is the bucket list? Yeah, what is on that?
I don't know exactly what my bucket list is, but I've done some wild shit, and I feel like I always want to top that wild
What's the wildest
shit.
thing?
I mean, what do you guys consider wild?
You tell me.
Whatever you
I've
consider
been
wild.
gangbanged by 5 guys. I've swallowed 10 cum shots. My first fucking porn, I was like hung from the fucking ceiling, tired up, forced to come, screwed to the floor, zippered.
Nah, okay. Stop on that. Stop on that.
He was like,
Do the production crew, I'm saying, when they really get this intense, do the production crew, like, do they have like a cue or something when they really get too intense for you, where it's just like,
oh yeah,
hey,
so
I gotta
it's
stop.
it's
Like,
called a
bullshit.
safe word.
Safe word.
It's a safe word. My safe word is banana.
So you ever did any of the wild shit on film and say, you know what? I gotta do this shit at home. But do you leave it?
Yeah, no, yeah. So I love anal. Yeah, I mean, when I say I'm like an anal slut monkey, like I love anal, and I will do it off camera. Like that's something that I will do off camera.
So staying with that. Talk to girls. You got 49 seconds. Talk to girls through anal if they never tried it. How do you make it easy for them?
Yeah.
Start off using very small toys and a lot of lube. Fingers. Make sure you clean out first. Well, my process is sometimes I'll fast, sometimes I won't, which means that I don't eat throughout the day. And then what I'll do is I'll use an enema to clean out my body, make sure that I'm nice and clean, and then I use a Imodium, which will harden the stool so that while you're actually playing with yourself, you don't have any poop come out. Just in case there's any in there, but you want to make sure it's nice and clean. And then I use a series of different toys in variation of like glass toys and metal toys, and I use that to stretch out my asshole. I do that by myself. I record it and post it on my OnlyFans. So if you want to see that, you can go to my OnlyFans. But anyways, so yeah, I do that, and then I just stretch it out really nice, and then I put my butt plug in, and sometimes I'll wear it for 2 to 3 hours, or I'll sleep with it in, and then that's like how I prep for anal.
Salute to her. She made it all 5 rounds. She didn't tap the bell not one time.
Hey.
Now we're
Cheers
about
to
to go. We can finish that because we finally about to. And you didn't finish your drink, by the way.
We let
You could-
things
we could-
slide.
we could
I'm
see-
sipping it though.
Thanks,
I'm
Ryan.
sipping it. Whatever. Y'all.
We finally about to get into the this or that round. 10 this or that questions. You know, you ready?
Mhm.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah. build anticipation, you know? Watching, oh shit.
Give me the questions.
High heels or flats?
Aye.
Phone calls or texts?
Text.
Planned dates or surprise?
Plan dates.
Painful truth or comforting lie?
Painful truth.
Pause time or rewind time?
Rewind.
Cheesecake or cupcakes?
Cheesecake.
Food festival or music festivals?
Food fest.
Daytime partying or nighttime parties?
Nighttime.
OnlyFans or Pornhub?
OnlyFans and Pornhub. Don't be trying to do me. You know I use both of them platforms. Cause you know what? I need both of them. So go to both of them.
Last one. Guys or girls?
Both.
She just wrapped up this and that question. She's finished.
That's it. Can we finish this shot then?
Yeah. No, we do gotta take a shot. This last one.
Thank you guys for having me. I had so much fun.
And how can the guys reach you out? Guys or girls, you want to reach you? What's the, Instagram, Twitter, anything they got for your Pornhub
On
name?
your platform, just let them know.
Let them know.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the Cali Caliente, and on OnlyFans at the Cali Caliente. And if you want to find me on Pornhub, that's Cali Confidential.
And just let them know that this was real alcohol. You had fun.
Tell them this real.
Tell them this real.
We finished the whole bottle. I don't know though. They thought I was gonna tap out. I don't tap out. I'm a real G.
Y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all DM us, y'all comment, y'all let us know how she did. We're at Miss Kelly. Amazing time with you. Let us know how she did. QD, we signed out.
Lucky I can't get naked.
I'm signing out.
We keeping the camera.
Kelly, keep it going, man.
Keep it going.
Guys, just told y'all OnlyFans, man. Just told y'all OnlyFans.
Bye.
Let us know how she did,
Go
y'all. We had a good
subscribe
time.
and
See
check
y'all
me
next
out.
Friday.
Out.